Dell beep codes are audible signals indicating hardware problems during startup. These signals occur during the power-on self-test or post-process. They originate from the BIOS UEFI firmware and alert you to issues like faulty RAM, CPU, or motherboard components. A single beep usually means normal boot, while beep patterns signal specific failures. Here's an overview of common beep patterns and their meanings. These codes occur during the computer booting sequence, making them a quick diagnostic tool. These codes are a fundamental diagnostic tool for quickly identifying hardware issues, even in modern systems. Different beep patterns correspond to specific hardware problems. For example, a 311 beep code typically indicates a memory RAM error. Continuous beeping often points to a power supply failure. Note that Dell-specific codes may differ from generic AMI IBM beeps. For example, 2123 might indicate a video issue. Always consult your Dell product manual or the Dell support website for the precise meaning of a specific beep pattern. When encountering beep codes, begin with basic troubleshooting steps. First, completely power cycle the system by turning it off, unplugging it, waiting 30 seconds, then plugging back in and powering on. Next, carefully reseat key components. Remove and reinsert RAM modules, the CPU, and any installed GPUs to ensure they are properly connected. Finally, clear the CMOS to reset BIOS settings. This involves removing the CMOS battery or using the motherboard jumper to restore default values. These simple steps can often resolve issues caused by loose connections or minor configuration problems. Memory issues are a frequent cause of beep codes. If you suspect a RAM problem, e.g. 3.1 beep, try reseating the RAM modules one at a time. If you have multiple RAM sticks, test each one individually to identify a potentially faulty module. You can also use memory diagnostic tools like memtest86 to thoroughly test the RAM for errors. Ensure that the RAM is compatible with your Dell system's specifications. Beep codes related to video, such as 1211, indicate potential problems with the graphics card or integrated graphics. If you have a discrete video card, reseat it to ensure proper connection. For integrated graphics, ensure the drivers are up to date. Try connecting an external monitor to rule out display issues. In some cases, a BIOS reset or driver update through the Dell Update utility might resolve the problem. Continuous beeping often indicates a power supply unit failure in Dell systems. This audible signal helps identify hardware issues during startup. The power supply unit converts AC power from your outlet into DC power for computer components. A failing PSU can cause instability and prevent proper startup. First, ensure all power cables are securely connected to the motherboard and components. Loose connections can mimic PSU failure symptoms. If connections appear secure, test the system with a known working power supply to isolate the issue. This confirms whether the PSU is faulty. A failing power supply can cause various problems and should be replaced promptly to prevent further damage to components. If basic troubleshooting doesn't resolve the issue, use Dell's built-in diagnostic tools accessed during startup for more detailed error information. Dell support website offers comprehensive documentation, video guides, and AI-powered chatbots to help interpret beep sequences and suggest fixes. Reference the beep code overview chart to understand patterns and possible causes. Consider reaching out to Dell technical support for further assistance, especially if the problem persists or involves complex hardware issues. AI-enhanced support may provide predictive maintenance.